Hey everybody, welcome in. Welcome to the Spiritual View. I am Wendy. It is February 1st, 2025. Can you believe we're already in February? Um, Seems kind of crazy to me. We've already gotten this far into the year. So February, we've got Valentine's Day. It's kind of a month of love, a time when people kind of start to take stock of where they're at in their relationships sometimes, for this reading, for this daily divine forecast, I wanted to ask for people who are single and not currently in relationship, but wondering, about when they'll have their next connection, right? And I wanted to ask that questions for that, for people who are in between relationships or just on your own, or if you've been single for a while or more recently. Just, what's happening. So I used cards from the Secret Destiny Oracle, or sorry, Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn. For my Oracle cards in this, and for the regular tarot cards, I used the Tarot of the Divine. Okay. If you are new to the channel, please check out our other videos. We have daily content and 2 lives every week, Mondays and Fridays. But let's go ahead and dive into today's daily divine forecast. For anybody out there who's single and wondering what's coming, here we go. So for the first card for what we think is happening, I got freedom. Freedom from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So definitely there's truth to that, right? I mean, being single, you are free. You're free to do whatever you would like. You're not tied down by anybody. So that certainly tracks. I'm going to go ahead and read the excerpt from the book here on freedom. So let's see. Express yourself without hesitation. Break free and let your spirit fly. Make choices that increase your freedom. Don't be tied down. Laugh, dance, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Be daring. Cast aside restrictions. Find your wings, and as you do, you'll help others find theirs. You are not here to be ordinary or live a mundane life. You are here to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Do not be trapped by convention or the need to please others. Choose life on your terms. Don't accept rules that don't feel right. You can be immensely free and yet still be a part of a loving, supportive community. Absolutely agree with that. Absolutely true. And it's a great time to explore that and to help you kind of explore what it is that you really want in moving forward and what feels good for you, right? Okay, so now what is actually happening from this same deck is stillness. So kind of taking a minute for yourself, right? And healing what needs to be healed, taking that step back, which there's definitely freedom in doing that as well. So it says here, take a step back from a project, situation, or relationship, even if for just a few moments. Mend bridges, slow down, breathe, be still, go within. Listen to your inner voice. Take time to connect with your spirit guides, ancestors, and spiritual guardians. Listen to your higher self. Timing is everything. This is not a good time to start a new cycle. Wait, incubate, fix things that need fixing, heal things that need healing, think things through, forgive yourself and others. If things seem barren or even bleak, hold on. Just as the migrating birds find new life in the tundra marshes in the summer, you too will expand once again during the coming thaw in your life. Okay, so If you find that you are not in relationship right now, it's not a bad thing, okay? It's a time to reflect. It's a time to heal, right? Now, for these cards coming through, for why this is happening, I got the Two of Swords. Totally makes sense to me. So, as we know, swords are thoughts. It's very Aquarian energy. We're in some major Aquarian energy right now. This is the time for it. Even with the Venus being in its shadow and stuff, it's time for us to be reflecting and looking at what we don't want to think about, right? What we're blocking, the choices that we are making. So it's definitely a very good time to be exploring new things, making use of that freedom that we feel, right? To be able to kind of explore safely and figure out what it is that we want, taking that stillness and healing and really examining things, where we've been, where we want to be, right? What rings true for us, right? So that's why, to kind of be able to clear those blocks and make those choices, right? So that we can move forward. And the best move forward, the card I pulled for that, is the Ace of Swords. So yes, definitely getting in touch with your truth. What is your truth that you want to move forward with? What is this new path that you want to create for yourself? A new way that you want to be, right? In relationship, but not just in relationship with others, and not just romantic relationships or family relationships, friends, work, also the relationship with yourself, right? Sometimes being honest and being in our truth, sometimes the hardest thing to do is to face that within ourselves, right? And really being true and honest with ourselves. And that's where it starts. If we want to have better relationships with others, it starts in here, right? We have to make good for ourselves first, right? And be true to ourselves and be honest with ourselves so that we can be honest with other people and in those relationships, right? So definitely moving forward in a new path with our truth and being true to ourselves, definitely the best move forward. Okay, for potential outcome, I got Five of Swords. Still all swords, all the Aquarian energy. Okay, all air energy, I should say. So with the Five of Swords, yeah, certainly there could be arguments in some of your relationships, or at the very least changing, remember fives are change, changing the way you think about relationships and how you are in relationships and how you want to be in relationships and what you want from relationships, right? So definitely moving away from how we've been thinking about things or how we were told, these old tropes of growing up and with even in society, and what our role should be and how we should be in relationship and what we should be wanting. No, it's finding your truth, finding what it means to you, what is important to you, how you want to be, how you want to present, what you want to receive back. Because remember, whatever you put in is also what you're going to be getting back, right? So really accepting that change and allowing that change, because it's a good change. It's what you want to be moving towards, what you want, right? For yourself, for your truth to move forward. So you have to be able to, to have the change, you have to be able to allow the change, right? And let it evolve and let it become something better, right? Let it be something better. Let yourself be something better for what you are bringing to relationship. And then you can expect to receive better. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay. So then from the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming I got the Knight of Wands. So we've got this great fire energy that wants to come in, right? This passion that wants to come in, and it wants to come in fast and hard when it does. So when you have reached a point of where you are feeling free and healed, and you know yourself and you know your truth and you know how you want to move forward, and you are ready to accept that change in how you see relationship or see yourself in relationship or what you want to get from it, this beautiful, passionate fire energy wants to come in to accept that change, to be there. And I think that's just gorgeous. All right. So our final message from Spirit, I got truth. So I'm going to read the excerpt from that as well. I think that just so fits in with that Ace of Swords. Because we're all about finding our truth and being honest with ourselves and honest in relationship. Yes, yes, yes. So first thing it says, be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. So true. Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth. But once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and can't be real. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. Ah, that is beautiful. That is gorgeous. And so in line with what we were just talking about. And, and it said, sometimes it takes sincere silence in that stillness, right? Gorgeous. Beautiful message. So for those of you who are wondering when you're going to have that next connection, really be focusing on yourself right now. Be focusing on your truth and how you want to move forward in that and being your authentic self. And that is absolutely for your best and greatest and highest good. So trust your intuition, trust yourself, get in tune there, and then this beautiful fire energy is going to want to come in to meet you. I think that's just gorgeous. All right. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video today. As always, please subscribe, like, share, and comment, and I will see you next time. Thanks, everybody.